The following is a presentation of RJL 518 Network. Good evening, everybody. This is Robert from RJL 518. Payoff Pitch Baseball presents the 1994 National League Wild Card Series. Game 2. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Atlanta Braves here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. The Braves lead the series 1-0, and tonight it's simple. The Braves win, they'll move on to play the Expos in Canada. If not, if the Giants win tonight, we will have a Game 3 tomorrow back here at Atlanta, Fulton County. So we got a big game tonight. The Giants have their backs against the wall. So this is a game that really nobody should miss. It's going to be a good matchup, I think, tonight. The Giants will have Mark Portugal on the mound. He's the number 3 starter. And Tom Glavine will pitch for the Braves tonight as Dave Little joins us for some Wild Card Series baseball. Thank you, sir. Since you are first here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, you are the host for tonight. And please stay tuned, Dave, because I know you're a Reds fan. And I will tell you right now, the Dodgers-Reds series is going to be the first NLDS up as soon as I get done with this Wild Card Series between the Giants and the Braves. So I thought I'd let you know that now in case you don't hear about it later in the broadcast. Big game tonight. Fans here at Fulton County definitely want the wild card to go to the Braves tonight and get ready for a series against the Expos. So I'm hoping some great baseball action. The Braves shut the Giants out 4-0 last night behind the pitching of Greg Maddux and some timely hitting by the crime dog Fred McGriff, and pinch hitter Tony Tarasco goes ahead and smacks one in. So smacked a home run and pinch hit last night. Not the first time Tarasco's done that in payoff pitch play. So the fans here are ready. People are joining in. Please join in. Come in, sit down. Let's play some playoff baseball, shall we? Before, of course, we go, I'd like to before I introduce the starting lineups tonight. If nobody's heard, we lost Lou Brock today, dead at 81. Of course, he played for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Lou Brock passed away today. Before there was Ricky Henderson is undoubtedly the best leadoff hitter in baseball history. But before there was Ricky, there was Lou, and Lou Brock pretty much owned the stolen base category. He was baseball's ultimate thief before Ricky came along. So we lost him today. Lou Brock dead at 81. I will do a tribute game for him tomorrow, no matter what happens tonight. Probably in the early afternoon. I'm going to do the August 29th game, 1977. The Cardinals taking on the Padres at Jack Murphy. And that is the game where Lou Brock passed Ty Cobb for the all-time stolen base record. So a special tribute game for Lou Brock. It'll be done payoff pitch style. And because I have all the seasons for payoff pitch, and that's one of the seasons that payoff pitch does have. So I had a couple of choices, but I chose that one. I'm hoping other people will do a nice tribute game for him as well. One of the GOATs, one of the best Hall of Famers there is. So Lou Brock, dead at 81 tonight, and I'll give a moment of silence for his passing. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's get to our game. Starting lineups for the Giants. It'll be Darren Lewis batting first. Steve Scarsoni bats second. Barry Bonds batting third. Matt Williams is batting fourth. Willie McGee batting fifth. Royce Clayton batting sixth. Todd Benzinger is batting seventh. Batting eighth is Kurt Manwaring. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, Mark Portugal. Defensively for the Braves, we have Fred McGriff at first base. Mark Lemke's at second. Terry Pendleton, third base. Jeff Blauser at short. In left field is Klesko. Roberto Kelly in center. Right field, David Justice. Behind the plate is Javi Lopez. And on the mound for the Atlanta Braves is their number 2 starter tonight. And that is Tom Glavine. 13 wins, 9 losses, 3.97 ERA. in 1994. But this is an evenly patched, this is a pretty evenly matched pitching matchup here between Portugal and Glavine. So I'm going to tell you right now, if the Giants really want to get into this, I think they have a good one here. This was not one of Glavine's best years, a 3.97 ERA, although he did have a winning record. So I'm expecting a good matchup tonight. Let's get to it. National League Wild Card Series, game number 2. Braves up 1-0. And here we go at the top of the first inning. Leading off for the San Francisco Giants will be Darren Lewis. Darren Lewis yesterday was 0 for 4. He is 0 for 7 for the wild card round. And that includes the game, that includes the no-hitter against the Astros. Glavine, Brandon Baker, sets and deals. Here we go. Pitch coming. Here we go with game number 2. And it starts with a patient 15, and that is going to be a walk for Darren Lewis. He will head to first as the Giants are using their left-handed batting order, the order against lefties tonight. Darren Lewis will head to first on a walk by Glavine. And already Darren Lewis looking at second base, and he does have a steal rating on it. So a 6C and a 5 on the board. We'll see if he wants to steal. He's a C-rated stealer, though. So let's see. Javi Lopez is a 4. So let's see what he's got there. If he's a C and a 4, it's a C and a 4. Let's take a look at the chart. So a C4 steal rating for him, that would be a very good chance. And yes, we're going to see if he gets the steal. So Darren Lewis is going to take a look at the stealing temps. Brandon Baker joins us here. Let's see what we got. Darren Lewis is a steal jump rating is a 6. Glavine's hold rating is a 7. So a 0 to 63 on the card. Lewis goes 64 or higher. He doesn't, but Glavine gets a chance to pick him off. 62. He just got it. There he goes. Darren Lewis dropping down. Lopez throwing to second, and he is. And we got this. Revert to previous cards. 1D6 result. 1 to 3 out and check runner for injury. 4 to 6 safe and check runner for injury. And it is a 6 on the previous card. So he is safe, and now Lewis may be hurt. We got to see, and I am doing injuries, so I got to see if he's hurt. His injury rating is normal. And let's see if he's okay. As I'll check the injury chart. So let's see what we got here. So he's normal. So let's see what he comes in here. We go ahead and pick another card. It is a 63. And Darren Lewis is going to be injured for the remainder of the game, and he will also be out for tomorrow. Oh, that hurts. A very, very expensive stolen base for Darren Lewis. He is safe, but he is going to be done for the game. So Lewis has come out, and he is going to be out for tomorrow in case, of course, the Giants win this game tonight. So we have to bring in a new – so that was a center fielder. So let's see what they're going to bring in to play. And it's against Tom Glavine. So in this case, I'm going to use probably the most at bats. Let's see what we got here. Center field. And that's center field. That's going to be Dave Martinez. So Dave Martinez is going to come on and play center field for the Giants. And he will take over in that position, too. He's a C2B, a little bit C2. What is he? C2-8. So he doesn't have that good in an arm. So Dave Martinez will come in for the injured Darren Lewis. That's actually the first injury I've ever had so far in Payoff Pitch. Doesn't happen often. Everybody's joining me in the ballpark. State, Philip Reynolds, Salvador America, Tribe fan, welcome you here to Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium. We're just in the top of the first inning, and Darren Lewis just stole second base but was hurt. So he has to leave the game, and he will also not be in tomorrow. So Dave Martinez will be on second. Here's Steve Scarsoni as he'll take over. Scarsoni batting .302, 1 homers against lefts. Let's get the playing on the way. Let's get back to baseball here. And it's a defense check 37, and it's a range check to first. The ball is hit to McGriff. His range is a C. 1 to 43, 37. McGriff is not going to get there. He is not going to get there, and that's going to be down the line, and that is a double That is a double for Scarsoni right past McGriff. Martinez will score. Scarsoni goes to second. And in this game, it's the Giants that jump out to a 1-0 lead. How about that? As I said, I think if there is a chance for the Giants to maybe pull away a win, I have a funny feeling this could be it, but we'll see how everything goes. Runner on second, Scarsoni already 1-0 Giants. And still nobody out. The batter will be Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds bats .291, 11 homers against lefts. Here we go. Tom Glavine sets and deals. Still nobody out here. And that's a tough 73. And that is a fly ball center field. Coming under it will be Kelly. And he makes the catch for the first out. And Bonds will head back. And now we'll bring up Matt Williams. Williams was 1 for 4 yesterday. He's 2 for 7 for the entire round of wild card round. Scarsoni on its second. Glavine gets his first out. Already 1-0 Giants. And that is a tough 83. And that's a ground ball to short. That's going to be an easy play. Scarsoni with a run rating of 9. He is going to make third base on the run, but Matt Williams will be thrown out at first. That is the second out. With that kind of speed, with a run rating of 9, yes, you'll make it to third, even if a ball hit to short. If it was hit to third base, I would not have had Scarsoni go to third base. But there are 2 outs, and that is a fielder's choice. And the next batter for the Giants will be Willie McGee. He gets the start tonight against the left-hander. McGee batted .279, 2 homers against lefts. So already 1-0 Giants. 2 outs, Scarsoni on at third. Let's see if I can get the cards back in there. Sets and deals. And that is also going to be a tough 28. And McGee goes down on strikes. And that will end the inning. Big strikeout by Glavine. The Giants get 1 run on 1 hit, a stolen base, a walk, and an injury as I clear the injury for Darren Lewis. And that does it here, which means Dave Martinez will now take over and will lead off. He'll take over center field for Lewis, and Lewis will be out for the rest of the game and for tomorrow. So we will not see him tomorrow if this goes to a game 3. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves in the bottom of the first. Here's Roberto Kelly batting first. Jeff Blauser is second. Ryan Klesko is third. Fred McGriff, the crime dog, batting fourth. David Justice is fifth. Terry Pendleton sixth. Javi Lopez seventh. Mark Lemke is eighth. And the pitcher, Tom Glavine, is batting ninth. Defensively for the Giants at first base is Benzinger. Second base is Steve Scarsoni. Matt Williams is at third. The shortstop is Royce Clayton. In left field is Barry Bonds. Center field is now Dave Martinez. In right field, Willie McGee. The catcher is Kurt Manwaring. And on the mound for the San Francisco Giants, Mark Portugal. 10 wins, 8 losses, 3.93 ERA. What a matchup here. You got 2 pitchers of pretty much the same type of ERA. Portugal's strong pitcher. I told you, the Giants had a good starting rotation. This I think is going to be a tough game for both teams. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what Portugal has for tonight. As Salvador America says, yes, they need to win. Bottom of the first, leading off for the Atlanta Braves will be Roberto Kelly. Kelly yesterday was 2 for 4. He had a double and a single. Kelly sets and deals. Here's the pitch. And that is a defense check 87. That should be okay. Range check to right field. The ball is hit to McGee. His range is a C, 1-43, 87 on the dice. McGee is going to get to it and make the catch. Out number 1. On a fly ball to right. And now we will see Jeff Blauser. Blauser batted .254 against the rights. Blauser yesterday was 1 for 4. Let me check my chat here. Probably doing at Philip Reynolds says I'll do an Apple 90 versus 69 Mets, Rio versus Seaver. That sounds awesome to me. Dave Little playing 1993 Strat. No-hitter last night, Roger Papp. So you had one too. Okay. There you go. Everyone's getting no-hitters these days. I wonder if Tom Seaver's passing has something to do with it. He might be influencing, his ghost might be influencing the dice. Because when I had the no-hitter with the Giants and the Astros last week, okay, that was on Tom Seaver's death. One out. Here's the pitch to Blauser. And that's an in-play 16. That's going to be a clean base hit for Blauser. He will head to first on a single. The Braves get their tying run aboard. 3F steal rating, 7 on the dice, will not run. And now we'll see Ryan Klesko. Klesko yesterday was 2 for 4. He had 2 singles. Here's the pitch to Klesko. Runner on first, and that's a tough 37, and struck him out. Klesko goes down swinging. Swung at an outside curveball. Should not have swung at that one. Nice toss by Portugal. And that will bring up the crime dog, Fred McGriff. McGriff yesterday was 2 for 4, including a jack in the fourth inning, which put the Braves up early yesterday. Mark Portugal looking in. Blauser not a threat to steal. McGriff in. Here's the pitch coming. And it's a tough 32, and he got him looking. Strike 3 call. McGriff does not believe it, but looking at the replay, that was just a nice pitch by Portugal. Beautiful curve. McGriff will go back to the dugout. 2 strikeouts for Portugal. No runs and a hit for the Braves, and it's still 1-0 Giants, but lots of baseball to play. We go to the top of the second in this National League Wild Card Series, game number 2. I better mark that, let's see, that Lewis will be out for tomorrow. So Lewis out for 1 game. Okay. So top of the second inning, let's see who the Giants are bringing up, and that's going to be Royce Clayton. Clayton yesterday was 1 for 4. He's 1 for 8 for the for the wild card round, for the playoffs, I should say. Greg Maddux pretty much owned the Giants yesterday. So here's the pitch to Clayton. Let's see what we got. That's going to be in play 77, and fly ball center field. Coming under it will be Roberto Kelly. And he has all day. Puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. 1 out. And now we will see Todd Benzinger. Benzinger yesterday was 0 for 4. Benzinger yet to get a hit in the playoffs. 0 for 8 for the playoffs so far. Glavine puts it in. Here comes the pitch. That's a tough 87, and that is a ground ball to short. Picked up by Blauser. Cox once, throws to first, 2 outs. And now here's Kurt Manwaring, the catcher. He batted .200 with a homer against lefts in 1994. And Manwaring was 1 for 3 yesterday. He's 2 for 7 for the playoffs. Glavine looking in, sets and deals. And it's a tough 28, and that is a popped up behind the plate. And Lopez is going to have all time to get that. Settles under it. Makes the catch, and a 1-2-3 inning for Glavine, and that will do it for the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2, 1-0 Giants. Leading off for the Bravos will be David Justice. Justice yesterday was 1 for 3. Portugal sets and deals. And that is an 11. That's a defense 04. That could be a problem. It's going to be an error check to third base. The ball is hit to Matt Williams. His error rating is a 4, 1 to 23, 4 on the dice. Not a chance. He's going to bobble that one. It's going to be a one base error on Matt Williams. Justice will make it to first. And that is an E5 on Williams. And first error for the Giants. God, you don't want those errors. You don't want those errors. Justice is at first. 3F on the steal rating. 11 on the dice will not run. And now it gives Terry Pendleton a chance. Pendleton yesterday was 0 for 4. Portugal hoping to see if he can get a good job on Pendleton. Here's the pitch. It is a ballpark rare play. So we got another rare play to check. So rare play dice says 54. Let's have a look. And it says catcher cannot corral a pitch in the dirt, pass ball, all base runners advance one base. It's going to be a pass ball on man-wearing. David Justice will go to second. Ugh. That's not what you wanted. A PB on man-wearing. And we'll redo the dice, and we'll redo it again. Justice goes to second on the pass ball. Still nobody out. Bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. And that's another defense check. 58 could be interesting. Error check again to third base to Matt Williams. Error rating again is a 4. 58 on the dice, but this time he'll make the play. A 1 to 23. He will make the out. Let's see what it is. And that's going to be a ground ball plus advance. So Williams gets it, throws to first to get Pendleton. Justice does go to third. But there is one out now. Fielder's choice on Pendleton. And the batter now is Javi Lopez. Lopez was 0 for 2 yesterday. Both pitchers have wild pitch ratings of 30, so I got to keep track of that. No strikeout extras. Justice on at third. The Giants are going to call the infield back. It's early. They don't mind just let the game tie. Let's see what they do. Infield back. They want to get the out. Here's the pitch. Another defense check, 19. That could be an issue. Let's see. Let's see. It's a range check to the pitcher now. Mark Portugal's range is a D, 1 to 53. 19, he will not make the play. And that will definitely be a single for Javi Lopez. He will go to first. Justice will score, and the Braves have tied the game up. Base hit for Lopez. Right past Portugal, who could not make the play, and we are tied at 1. Yeah, got to remember that wild pitch rating. You really do. But remember how I told you how it works. If a wild pitch rating comes up, okay, so if that's a 30, the original, okay, you first, according to Joe, because I asked him on it, you resolve the wild pitch, then you use the original dice roll. So you do not re-roll the dice, because it could take away a hit it could take away a hit, or it also could take away, an out. So you do not re-roll the dice on a wild pitch. You got to remember, I had too many times where I forgot about it, or I actually have a card here reminding me, check. 1 out. Lopez is on at first. 3F steal rating will not run. We are now tied at 1. And the next batter for the Braves will be Mark Lemke. Lemke yesterday was 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. It's a patient, another rare play. Oh, boy, we're going to have a long game here tonight. Rare play dice say 11. So let's see what we got. It's a 1-1. Batter hits a rocket. Roll a D6. Hits a rocket to right field. The fielder has A, B, or C range. Credit batter with a single and runners advance one base. So it was hit to right field, which is McGee. His range is a C. So he's got it. And it's a single, and runners will only advance a base. So a base hit for Lemke. And runners move one. When the merry-go-round turns one time, Lopez will hold it second. Still one out. Portugal now in a little bit of a jam. And that does bring up the pitcher, Tom Glavine. He uses hitting card number 9. And he will bat. Sacrifice for him, 512. Yeah, I think you do try a sacrifice. So Glavine's going to go ahead and do a sacrifice attempt. His batting rating is a C. His bunt rating is a C. So let's see what he does here. And it's a C, and it is a good sacrifice hit under CSH, and it goes and the 1 to 4. So I got to figure out where that goes here. Charts all over the place. Has a bunter hit, and it hits it right back to the pitcher. So Portugal grabs it, and he throws to first, and the runners move up. A nice bunt by Glavine. 2 outs, though. Runners at second and third. SH1 is how that goes. Top of the batting order for the Braves now in Roberto Kelly. Kelly 0 for 1. 2 outs. Braves have already tied it up. Portugal looking in. Here's the pitch. And it's a patient 58 and ground ball to third. That's going to get picked up by Williams. He gets this play, throws to first, and they get out of the jam on a ground out. Wow. The Braves get 1 run on 2 hits, a pass ball, and an error. At the end of 2, we are tied at 1 in this elimination game here in the National League Wild Card Series. We go to the top of the third. Here comes Glavine. Leading off for the Giants is the pitcher, Mark Portugal. Pretty good hitter. Actually uses hitting card number 15. So you almost can't do any better than that except with one more card. Hitting card number 15 for Portugal. So let's see what he can do. Glavine pitches. Defense check, 14. Oh, boy, a lot of defenses coming up. That's a range check to Glavine. His range is a B. 14 on the dice, 1 to 34. Glavine's not going to get to it. Portugal smacks it up the middle. That's going to be a hit. That is going to be a hit, and it will be a single as Portugal gets on base. It helps his cause. How about that? So we'll see if Portugal can come around to score. Of course, he's not going to steal. Top of the batting order now for the Giants. And here's Dave Martinez coming in for the injured Darren Lewis. Glavine looks in, sets and deals. Tough 34, and that is a ground ball right back to Glavine. Martinez double play ratings an 8, and Glavine's double play rating 8. Glavine's got it, turns around, fires to second, over to first, double play. The old 1-4-3. Don't see that often, but you get it. The 1-4-3 double play. Martinez grounds out, 2 down. On a good pitch by Glavine, he just chopped it right back to him, and Glavine had all day to complete that double play. Here's Steve Scarsoni. Scarsoni hit a double his last time up and scored Martinez. Here's the pitch for 2 outs now. Wheelhouse check 99. That's going to fly ball to left. Coming under that will be Klesko. He sees it, measures it, and puts it away for out number 3. I think that's a I think that's an inning that got by the board. No runs, 1 hit for the Giants. Still tied at 1 here in an elimination game in the NLWCS. Back on the mound is Portugal. Jeff Blauser leads off for Atlanta. Blauser 1 for 1. Pitch on the way. That is a tough 27. Struck him out. Mark Portugal gets a big one there. And that is Portugal's 3rd K of the night. He averages about 6 strikeouts per 9 innings and 3 walks per 9 and 1.1 homers. Got a big out there on Blauser. And now we'll see Ryan Klesko. Klesko's 0 for 1. He struck out. Yeah, Maddox last night. But I'll tell you, Glavine is not Maddox. Much different pitcher. Portugal looking into Klesko. Pitch on the way. Defense check again, 21. Error check to shortstop. The ball is hit to Clayton. His error rating is a 3. 1 to 31. 21 on the dice. That's going to be an error on Clayton. E6. Let's see what kind of an error that is, and that is a 2-base error. So the ground ball was hit to Clayton. Clayton tried to rush the throw, threw it in the dugout. Klesko's on second. Oh, wow. What a time for that to happen. Second error on the Giants, and second consecutive inning with an error. Klesko on at second. E6. Ouch. And now a big chance for the crime dog. He's 0 for 1. Giants may be a little bit jumpy here. Portugal not getting any help from the defense. McGriff at the plate. Portugal. I don't know. Now you don't intentionally walk him. You go ahead and pitch. It's early. Here's the pitch coming. In play, 0-3, and he's going to pay for that. That's going to be a double by Fred McGriff. He smacks that one into left center field. Klesko will easily score. McGriff goes to second, and the error bites the Giants in the butt, and the Braves take a 2-1 lead. And Mark Portugal threw an in-play pitch. That's usually a pitch to contact, and McGriff gets that. That's his first hit of the game. And he's on second now with a big double. 2-1 Braves. And that will bring up David Justice. Boy, what a time to get an error. 1 out. Justice at the plate. McGriff on at second. Portugal looking in. He'll pitch to Justice. Patient, 13, and that's a walk. And Justice will go to first as he walks him. Runners at first and second now for Pendleton. And Kurt Manware is going to go talk to Mark Portugal and say, hey, look, shake off those errors. It's not your fault. And Portugal's saying, yeah, but it's costing me earned runs here, I know another error. I know, and I got two unearned runs. Come on. That goes back behind the plate. Now Pendleton at back, runners at first and second. This is now could be a huge inning as Cammy Poo 2915 joins me here. This could be a big inning if the Giants can keep the Braves at only giving up the 1 run. 1 out, pitch to Pendleton. In play, 75. Fly ball center field. Martinez will get to that, and that is out number 2. Pendleton heads back. And if Portugal can just get out of this inning with only giving up 1 run, that could be big. Here's Javi Lopez. Lopez did single his last time up. 2 outs. Runners first and second. A run already in for the Braves. Now leading 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Portugal sets and deals. Tough 0-5. Got him on a strike 3 call. He's out of there. And that retires the side. Beautiful pitch by Portugal. Well-placed slider. Lopez knew it was perfect. As soon as he saw the ball hit the glove, he just turned around and walked away. Didn't even argue with the ump. The ump looked at him like, yeah, it was, yeah, and, he knows. The ump looked at him and said, yep, and that is it. So luckily, they only give up the 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a walk. 3 innings in the books. It is 2-1 Braves. Timeout. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Leading off for the G-Men will be Barry Bonds. A Steeler fan now joins me here at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. If the Braves win tonight, they will win the wild card series and they will play the Montreal Expos. If they win tonight, there will be no baseball tomorrow, and the season and the playoffs will continue Tuesday with Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. If the Giants win tonight, we will have Game 3 of this wild card series, and if it does get that far, it's going to be Steve Avery for the Braves going up against Bud Black for the Giants if they can get it to Game 3 tomorrow. Either way, what happens, I will be doing a Lou Brock tribute game tomorrow. For those of you who did not know that Lou Brock passed away today at age of 81. One of the GOATs, absolutely Hall of Famer, one of the GOATs, Cardinals, Cubs, absolutely. And I will be doing a payoff pitch presentation for him tomorrow. Be the August 29th game, 1977, the Cardinals versus the Padres. It will be the game that Lou Brock passed Ty Cobb's stolen base record to take over for himself by himself the all-time stolen base. And of course, he held that until Rickey Henderson took it from him about a decade later. So join me for that. That game's going to happen no matter what. But we'll see if we're going to be playing a NLWCS tomorrow here. Top of the 4th, Braves leading the Giants 2-1. Glavine back on the mound. Barry Bonds will lead it off. Bonds is 0 for 1. Bonds is 0 for 1, and he was 4 for 8 so far. He's batting .500 for the playoffs. Here's the pitch to Bonds. And it's a patient 39, and Bonds is going to get himself a nice walk to first. Ball 4. And if you're the Giants, that's exactly what you wanted. Bonds still drawing walks, and he will go to first base. 7B steal rating, definitely a threat to steal. With a B steal rating, and Lopez's arm is a 4. And he has an excellent chance to steal. So let's see if he goes. Let's see if he's going to go. So I'm going to see if he goes here. Barry Bonds, his steal jump rating is a 7. Glavine's hold rating is a 7. So a 0 to 70 on the card. 0 to 70, Bonds goes. 71 or higher. He does not. But Glavine gets a chance to pick him off. 56. There goes Barry. Throw down to second. He is safe on a pretty decent close play, but he's there. And the tying run is in scoring position. Stolen base for Barry Bonds. For those of you who don't remember, yes, Bonds had speed. In his early days, he was pretty quick. He did have 29 stolen bases in '94. And now the batter is Matt Williams. Williams 0 for 1 tonight. Glavine sets and deals. Pitch, 9, tough, 67. And it's a fly ball center field. Coming under it will be Kelly. And he's got it. Out number 1. One out. And that will bring up Willie McGee. He gets the start tonight against the lefty. McGee 0 for 1, though. He struck out his last time up. Glavine looking in. Fans here at Fulton County Stadium know the tying run is on second. Pitch coming. And it's a ballpark. I want to say ballpark 40, and that's going to be. He's batting right-handed. That's going to be in play. In play 31, and he just missed it. Popped it up behind the plate. Coming under it is Lopez. It's a pop out to catcher, 2 outs. Just missed it. It was leaning a little bit more towards 40 than it was 0-0. And I'll make the call on that. 2 down. And now it'll be up to Royce Clayton to see if he can get Bonds in. 2 men down. Bonds started with a walk, stole a base, but right now, Glavine doing his job. Fans on their feet, cheering on Glavine. Here's the pitch. It's a tough, and another rare play. That's going to be the 3rd rare play, and that's 44. Another 0-0. Let's see what we got here. Batter drives ball to 3rd base. Fielder scoops 1 hopper and throws to 1st. Umpire calls batter out. Replay shows first baseman may not have had foot on bag. Opposing manager requests review. Roll a 1d6, so we draw a card. 1-2, replay review shows first baseman had foot off bag and batter safe on an infield single. So if it's 1-2, he is safe. 3-6, he is out. It is a 1, he is safe. It's an infield single. An infield single. My question is, with 2 outs, would Bonds have scored from second? I'm going to say yes, he would have. I'm going to say yes, he would have. If it's a single, Barry Bonds has a run rating of 7. He scores from second on my play. The Giants tie the game up because he was running with the pitch with 2 outs. They appeal and they said he had his foot off the base. It goes as a single for Clayton. The fans, of course, are saying no way, and they check the replay and the umpire. They overrule it, and he is safe. Bonds will score, and it is 2-2. We're getting everything in this ball game, people. We're getting everything, and we're only in the top of the 4th. An injury, a reversal, stole a passed ball, 2 errors. Oh my! What else can happen in this game? And would you expect a game like this when your season's on the line like it is for the Giants? 2 outs. The batter now will be Todd Benzinger. Salvador America says just need a triple play. Clayton on at first, 6B steal rating, will not run. And here's the pitch to Benzinger. That's a ballpark 23, and that is wheelhouse. Wheelhouse 60, and that is just a fly ball to right. Coming under that is going to be David Justice. He measures it and puts it away, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, a walk, stolen base, and we are tied at 2 at the end of 3.5. Fans here are lucky on that one. Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, as I said, pretty neutral park, although 2 home runs were hit yesterday, both by the Braves. 1-61 left-handed batter, 1-35 right-handed batter. And Brandon Baker says he has a wonderful baseball story to tell that you tell every September 6th on Labor Day. And maybe during the 7th inning stretch, you can tell the tale here in the chat. Absolutely, sir. Any story you got to tell, please put it in the chat. Be more than happy when we get to the 7th inning stretch. Absolutely, sir. You may. Bottom of the 4th inning. Giants and Braves tied at 2. Here comes Portugal. Bottom part of the Braves lineup. Mark Lemke coming up to bat. So far, this game has had a lot of everything. Lemke is 1 for 1. Pitch on the way. Tough. 41. Base hit Lemke. Single. As he hits that one into left field. That's picked up by Bonds. He throws it in, and Lemke has his 2nd hit of the night. He will go to first, and the batter will be Tom Glavine. I'm sure we'll see a sacrifice by Glavine. Glavine's bunt rating is a C, so they'll go ahead and attempt the sacrifice, and they'll get the bunt chart ready so I know what to do here. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt for Glavine. Sump rating a C, and it is an SH. Lemke will go ahead to second base, and the number is a 2. So it's bunted at the plate. Nice pickup by Manwaring. Throws to first to get Glavine. He's out. But the sacrifice is successful. It's an SH2. It's good to have a pitcher that can bunt. And now the top of the order with the go-ahead run at second base. Here's Roberto Kelly. Kelly's 0 for 2. One out. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch coming. And it is a tough 29. Struck him out. Kelly gets a big call from Mark Portugal as he drove it right, a beautiful fastball right past him. Kelly will be 0 for 3 and 2 outs. And the batter now will be Jeff Blauser. Lemke on at second. Blauser, he's 1 for 2 tonight. Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims joins me here. An honor to have you here, sir. I've seen you many times at Al Red Sox Fans' spectacular channel. Thank you for joining me, sir. We're in the bottom of the fourth, tied at 2 outs. Mark Lemke at second. Blauser, here's the pitch from Portugal. It's a patient 68 and ground ball to second base. Is going to get out of it. Hit to Scarsoni. He's got it. Throws to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit for the Braves. 4 innings in the books. We are tied at 2. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Braves win. They move on to play the Expos in their National League Division Series. Giants win. We'll be here tomorrow night for Labor Day action for the final game of this series. But they got to win this game first. Kurt Manwaring leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. Glavine sets and deals. And it's a ballpark 30, but of course there's a wild pitch, but there's nobody on base, so that doesn't matter. Ballpark 30, and he is a righty, so that is a wheelhouse. Wheelhouse 73. Nope, not even close. Fly ball center field. Hit pretty well, but Kelly's going to get to the warning track and make the catch. Out number 1. Manwaring goes down. And that will bring up the pitcher, Mark Portugal. Portugal's fatigue inning is an 8. He's only given up 2 runs. They'd like to see if Portugal can go and keep the bullpen fresh. But Portugal can hit. He already has a base hit tonight. He's 1 for 1. Glavine pitches. And it is a tough 28, and that's a strikeout. 2 down. Glavine swung and missed at a bad curveball, but I'm sorry, Portugal swung and missed at a bad curveball, and he'll go down. 2 down. And now the batter is Dave Martinez, who came in for the injured Darren Lewis. 2 men down. Glavine pitches. Patient 21 and base hit by Martinez. That's going to smack that one to left field. It's in the gap. It's going to roll to the wall. Martinez heading for second. He'll make it. 2-out double. He'll hold at second base with a double. 2 outs on it. And the batter now will be Steve Scarsoni. Go-ahead run on second base. But with 2 outs, can Scarsoni bring in the run, or will Glavine get out of it? Scarsoni is 1 for 2. Glavine with the pitch. Patient 38 walk. Scarsoni will go to first. And now if there's a chance for someone to come on the bat at this time, it's that guy. Here's Barry. Barry, however, is 0 for 1. He walked and stole a base earlier. 2 outs. Barry Bonds is up. This could be a big chance for the Giants. They missed a lot of big chances. Yesterday, including a huge double play with the bases loaded, which I felt was yesterday's play of the game, not the home run by Tarasco. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Bonds at the plate. Glavine looking in. Deals. Patient 0-7, and he walks Bonds. And now the bases are juiced. And if there's a guy that needs redemption, it's Matt Williams who's next. Matt Williams is 0 for 2. And yeah, Brandon, I'm reading your chat here too. And yeah, I'm also in the Perfect League. My team never does well in Perfect League. Although I got to tell you though, one thing I'll say about Perfect League, I don't know if there's a chance for cheating, but in the first week of the Perfect League, there was a guy in my division that I was in, and he had nothing but 100 players on the team. Nothing but hundreds, 99, 98s. I don't know how in the world he got them in 1 week. He must have paid big money to do it. I don't know how he did. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th, tied at 2. Matt Williams, now the batter. Bases loaded. Glavine in a big jam. Matt Williams, a chance for redemption. He's had a tough game. He's 0 for 2. Glavine sets in. Runners will be off with the pitch. Scarsoni will score on it. Scarsoni Martinez will score on a single. Bonds will also score on a double. Williams, here's the pitch. Patient 41. Base hit, Matt Williams. He got a single on the play. It's a base hit. He has a single. Martinez will score. Scarsoni will score. Bonds goes to third. The Giants just took a 4-2 lead. Base hit for Matt Williams. As Sports Time Machine now joins me here. With 2 outs, the Giants now lead it 4-2. Williams comes through in the big clutch. And the next batter is now Willie McGee. The fans here at Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium, let out a collective ugh when that happened. A chance now for McGee to really blow it open. McGee, however, is 0 for 2. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Glavine still pitching. They'll keep him in there for a little while long to see if he can get out the jam. 2 outs. Bonds at third. Williams at first. McGee's pitch. It's another patient, but a patient 95 will be fine. Fly ball to left field. Coming under it will be Klesko. He reaches for it, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 walks. And the Giants now lead it 4-2 at the end of at the halfway mark. On a big 2 RBI single by Williams. Flip the deck. It's automatic shuffle, pretty much. And Cammy Poo's on his second hot dog by now. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Giants leading now 4-2. Here comes Mark Portugal. Question now, can the Braves get any of these runs back? Leading off for Atlanta will be Ryan Klesko. Klesko reached on an error his last time up. Steeler fan says he's on his 6th beer. He's been here about an inning. Okay. Yeah, I believe that. Portugal sets and deals to Klesko. Patient 76. And it's a fly ball center field. Coming under it is Martinez. He sees it, measures it, puts it away. 1 out. And now the batter is the crime dog, McGriff. Crime dog McGriff here. McGriff got a doubles last time up. He's 1 for 2. I love you guys in the chat. I love it. McGriff at the plate. Portugal deals. Tough 07 struck him out. McGriff swung and missed on a beautiful slider. And McGriff knows that he got fooled on that play. 2 outs. If you're Portugal, it's exactly what you want. Do not give the Braves any runs in the inning you just scored runs. Here's David Justice. Justice is over. He is actually on his first official at bat. He reached on an error and he walked. So Justice actually has not had an official at bat yet. This is his 3rd time at the plate. His on-base percentage is 1,000, though. As Sports Time Machine says, he'll be doing a doubleheader, Mets and Braves, which I'm looking forward to. Go Mets. Portugal with the pitch to Justice. Patient 0-1, that's definite walk. Justice will go to first. 2-out walk for Justice. Batter will be Terry Pendleton. 3F on the board, steal rating. 4 on the dice, he will not run. Pendleton now the batter. Portugal sets and deals. Wheelhouse, but an 80. Not even close. Fly ball center field. Hit pretty deep, but Martinez is near the track. He's got it. Side retired. What a good inning by Mark Portugal. No runs, no hits, and a walk. Still 4-2 Giants. We go to the top of the 6th. Here comes Glavine. And he will be pitching. Make sure I got the right batter up, and it is. And here's Royce Clayton. Clayton singled his last time up. Glavine, this will be Glavine's last inning. He's due to bat 3rd in the bottom of the 6th, though. Giving up with 4 runs, this is probably going to be his last inning. And the Giants will see if they can give him a good send-off. Here's the pitch to Clayton. That is an in-play 38, and that's grounded to first. Coming up with it is the crime dog, McGriff. He'll take it himself, out number 1. And the batter will be Todd Benzinger. Benzinger is 0 for 2. Yeah, I know the NFL starts this week, guys. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that because I know I don't want to come in through football. Football is the thing, I know. So I'll see what I'll do about that. Of course, the football games are mostly Sundays and Saturdays. Although for some reason, because of coronavirus, it doesn't really feel like it's football season. That's just, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, Benzinger at the plate. And that's fouled away, strike 1. Benzinger will try again. Pitch coming. In play 29, and that is a line drive hit right to second base. 2 outs. Line out right to second by Benzinger. 2 down. That had base hit written all over it. A nice spear by Lemke. And now we'll see Manwaring. Manwaring 0 for 2. 2 outs. Glavine. Pitch. Patient 12. Walk. Manwaring heads to first. And now the batter is Mark Portugal. Oh, what do you do here? Do you let him pitch or do you let him hit? What are we, in the 6th inning? Oh, what do you do here? National League Baseball. As Al Red Sox fan joins me here now. Good to see you, Al. Loved your hockey game. Too bad the USA came in a little bit, didn't do there. Mark Portugal due to bat up. It's 4-2. He's pitching beautifully. The bottom of the lineup is scheduled. I'm going to pinch hit for him and take it out. The San Francisco bullpen is good. So that's going to be it for Portugal. He is going to be done as they're going to take him out, and they're going to go to a pinch hitter. Pitch to Jim, but he will be done here. And they'll bring in a guy to bat against the lefty. And that's going to be Robbie Thompson. He will come up to bat against Glavine. Portugal leaves with a win chance. Manwaring on it first. Robbie Thompson, now the batter, bats .286 against rights. They're going to let Glavine pitch because he's due to bat third in the bottom of the sixth inning. Glavine sets and deals. Here's the pitch to Thompson. Tough, 87. And that's a ground ball hit to short. Easy pickup by Blauser. Throws to second to get Manwaring, and that ends the inning. Nothing there for the Giants except for a walk. Still 4-2 San Fran. Bottom half of the sixth. Javi Lopez leads off for Atlanta. Let's see who they got to pitch. And they're going to go with a left-hander, and it's going to be Pat Gomez, who will come in to pitch against Javi Lopez. Gomez did pitch yesterday, so he will not be available tomorrow if this game gets there. Gomez will pitch to Lopez. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the pitch. Tough 12. Struck him out. Lopez goes down. One big out by Pat Gomez. That's a K. And now the batter will be Mark Lemke. Lemke is 2 for 2. Gomez will pitch. Lemke hits both arms well. Gomez sets and deals. Patient 50. Popped up in the infield. Calling for it is the shortstop, Clayton. And he's got it. 2 outs. And that's due to bring up the pitcher, Glavine, and he's going to be done for the night. So Glavine leaves with on the hook for the loss. And we'll see a pinch hitter for the Braves. They got loaded against lefties, and it's going to be Rafael Belliard. Rafael Belliard bats .355 against lefts. The Giants now going to make a move as Gomez is going to come out. And they will bring in a right-hander to deal with Belliard. And they want to see if they can get maybe just 1 out if possible. Going to be tough to do so. They need 1 out. Boy, tough here. You got to keep pitchers for tomorrow. That's the issue. And they're going to bring in William Van Landingham to go against Belliard. Landingham does have a couple of relief appearances, so he's good enough as a relief pitcher. William Van Landingham will pitch to Belliard and turns Belliard around. Now the question, I don't think you burn a pinch hitter. You might need him for later. So bottom of the sixth inning. Two outs. Van Landingham will pitch to Belliard. Here's the pitch. And it's a patient 47, and it's a ground ball to third. It's hit to Williams. He's got it. Throws to first for the out. And that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 inning on the Braves. Nothing doing. 6 in the books. Still 4-2 Giants. The top of the batting order. Leads off for the Giants here on the top of the 7th. And here's Dave Martinez. Braves are going to bring in a new pitcher. And they're going to bring in Kent Mercker, who pitched yesterday, but their bullpen is still pretty stacked. Merker's going to come in to pitch. And Mercker can pitch innings 7 and 8. Mercker will pitch to Martinez. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Wheelhouse 44. Popped up in the infield. Boy, did he get under that one. That's going to be caught by Blauser. Pop out to short, 1 out. That's a big out. And now the batter is Steve Scarsoni, who actually hits lefties better than rights. They'll leave Mercker in there. One out. Merker's pitch to Scarsoni. Tough 85. Ground ball to short. Easy pickup by Blauser. Has it. Throws to first. Out number 2. And now here's Barry Bonds. Bonds has walked twice and flown out. So he's actually 0 for 1. Bonds sets in. A chance here. Mercker with the pitch. Patient 71. Ground ball again to short. Another pickup by Blauser. He's made all the plays in this inning. Blauser's got it. Throws to first, and a 1-2-3 inning for Kent Mercker. And that does it for the Giants. We are at the 7th inning stretch. As I let Brandon Baker know that he has something to say, so you go right ahead and say it. 7th inning stretch time. Take me out to the ball game. Giants leading 4-2. Go to it there, Brandon. Tell us what you got to tell us. 25 years ago, Cal Ripken, Iron Man. Here is my annual retelling, so always fun to tell it and relive it. Every September 5th, 6th, especially today, the 25th anniversary of game number 2131. Growing up, I was a big fan and collector of Cal Ripken Jr. So, just on a whim, the night of September 5th, 1995, 20-year-old me decided I was going to drive from Northeast Indiana to Baltimore. Off I go, heading east. I arrived at a rest area about 50 miles outside Baltimore at about 4:30 a.m., 9/6/1995, just as a man was loading the Baltimore Sun newspaper rack at the rest area. As I approached, I, very stupidly, said, "Anything in the paper today about Ripken?" He told me I better purchase one right now, as they would probably be sold out within the entire city area of Baltimore by 9 a.m. Then I headed for downtown near Camden Yards. And after a miracle of all miracles, after roaming the streets near the ballpark for at least 3 to 4 hours, the morning of September 6, 1995, I finally found a scalper that was selling, quote, and not just trying to buy. I paid him nearly my entire cash crop, about $105, plus a 1982 Ripken Topps Traded rookie card, plus 2 other Ripken rookie cards, for 1 ticket for that night's historic game. I had the most unbelievable night, with a wonderful seat up the third base line, and that was the most electric crowd I've ever seen at any sports music event I've attended before or since. I also remember being within sight line from a few rows of a very drunk Tom Selleck acting very goofy. But when the game became official, after the California Angels half of the 5th inning, and the numerical banners on the historic B&O warehouse dropped to 21-31, and Ripken then had officially set the all-time mark for consecutive games played, passing up the Iron Horse Lou Gehrig, well, let's just say that for the next 22 minutes of celebration, I thought my hands were going to fall off from all the clapping. and listening to music from the movie The Natural, and then later Whitney Houston's One Moment in Time, just flat out tear-jerk emotional. Hard to believe it was 25 years ago today. As I type this, I'm looking at the N-Case ticket stub from that very day that I got out once a year on September 6th. Wonderful, Brandon. Wonderful. I was very happy to read that to everybody for people that don't get to see the chat. Awesome. Awesome story. Seventh inning stretch. We'll be right back. As Brandon Baker tells us a terrific story of Labor Day with Cal Ripken Jr. And of course, as we all know as Labor Day is tomorrow, we want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. I hope everybody is safe, healthy, smart, strong. As we've lost a lot of people this year in 2020, as of course tomorrow Labor Day is considered the official end of summer. As we now move into the 4 months that everybody usually gets excited about, which includes Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Although I don't know what kind of a holiday period we're going to have this year. And we, of course, still have many things to do, including a huge election. So everybody just do the best they can, be safe, and just be strong and be healthy for yourself, for your family, and friends. It's all that matters, people. This is just fun. We know what's important, ourselves and our families. Thank you, Brandon. That was a wonderful story. I look forward to more of your stories in the future. Bottom of the seventh inning, Giants leading 4-2 in a game they must absolutely win or they are done. William Van Landingham will come out and pitch the seventh inning. And leading off for the Atlanta Braves will be Roberto Kelly, as they're at the top of the lineup. Kelly is 0 for 3. Here we go. Bottom of the seventh. Fans here at Fulton County want to see some magic. Let's see if Kelly provides it. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a tough 34 and a base hit by Kelly as he smacks this one into the gap in left center field. Going to the wall. Kelly rounding first, heading for 2. He's got a double. Leadoff double for Kelly, and he gets to second base. And now the batter will be Jeff Blauser. Blauser 1 for 3 tonight. 5C steal rating. Kelly not running. Here's the pitch. Patient 92. And that is a fly ball to left. Bonds is going to get to that. And that is out number 1. 1 down. And now we'll see Ryan Klesko. Klesko has been up at the plate 3 times, and he is 0 for 2. He did reach on an error earlier on. Van Landingham setting in, pitch, Tough 0-5. Got him looking. Struck him out. Klesko goes down. Was looking for a slider. He got a changeup. And it was a beautiful pitch. 2 outs. Big strikeout by Van Landingham. But now he's going to have to deal with Fred McGriff. McGriff is the batter. He is 1 for 3. He doubled. McGriff definitely a threat. Van Landingham coming on. See if he can get the inning done. Kelly on at second. Van Landingham with the pitch. Tough 79. Fly ball center field. Pretty shallow. Martinez is going to get to that, and he's going to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 run, a leadoff double, but that's all the Braves get. 7 in the books. 4-2 Giants. We go to the top of the 8th. Van Landingham will come out, even though he's not going to pitch the next inning, although he is not due to bat. Matt Williams is, though. And we're going to see, they're going to leave Kent Merker in there. He can pitch the 8th. Matt Williams got a big single his last time up, a 2 RBI single. He is 1 for 3 as we start the top of the 8th inning. And Brandon Breaker loves his 1990 Reds. And I agree with you on that. As I said, as your special team is the 1990 Reds, and my special team is the 86 Mets. I got a story to tell about that one as well one day. But we got back baseball here. Kent Merker pitching to Williams. Here's the pitch. It is a tough 28. Struck him out. 1 out. Matt Williams down on a K. And the batter now will be Willie McGee. McGee is 0 for 3. He's not done anything, and he's usually the batter I'll use for lefties. 1 out. Merker with the pitch. And that is a tough 48. Base hit for McGee. He gets his first hit. It's a single. McGee will head to first. And the batter now is Clayton. 4A steal rating, 6 on the dice, will not run. One out. Merker still pitching. Here's the pitch to Clayton. Wheelhouse 33. And that is going to be a single for Clayton. It's a base hit. It's an opposite field liner into left field. McGee, runner on first, advances 1 base. He has a choice. McGee is going to hold at second and keep it there with 1 out. Base hit for Clayton. McGee is a run rating of 7. The ball was hit to left field. Klesko's arm rating is 7. McGee is going to stay at second, will not attempt a chance. With 1 out, here's Todd Benzinger. Benzinger's 0 for 3. And you know he's due to get a hit. Runners at first and second. Kent Merker trying to keep this a 4-2 game here in the top of the 8th. 1 out. Merker with the pitch. Tough 0-8. Struck him out. Benzinger goes back to the dugout. And he is 0 for 4 tonight. 2 men down. And now here's Kurt Manwaring. Manwaring. He has to bat. He's pretty much the only catcher that's in the lineup, that's in the roster. So he will be pretty much playing every single game. Manwaring walked his last time up. He is 0 for 2. Merker setting in there for the Braves. Pitch. Tough. 12. Got him looking. Strike 3 call. He's out of there, and the inning is over. Merker strikes out the side, but it made it interesting. No runs, 2 hits. Still 4-2 Giants. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. And that's Merker's last inning too, so he will come out the game, but he's not due to bat until 5th in the order. The leadoff batter is David Justice. The pitcher is due to bat first. In the top of the 9th. So let's see what the Giants want to do. The Giants are going to go ahead and bring in. Justice doesn't hit lefties as well. Oh, what to do? The Giants are going to bring in Rich Monty Leone. He will pitch for the Giants here. He'll pitch the 8th because I'm sure they'll go to Beck in the 9th. So David Justice will bat for the Braves here. Bottom of the 8th inning against Rich Monty Leone. I'll keep track of pitchers that are not available for tomorrow if it gets there. Bottom of the 8th. Justice at bat. Here's the pitch. In play 82. Fly ball center field. Coming under it is Martinez. And he makes the catch. Out number 1. One man down. And the batter now is Terry Pendleton. Pendleton is 0 for 3. Pitch coming. Patient 87. Ground ball to short. That's hit to Clayton. He's up with it. Throws to first. Out number 2. And now it's Javi Lopez. And Lopez is 1 for 3, a single and struck out twice. Monty Leone looking in. This is the only inning he's going to play because he's due to bat first. We'll probably see the Giant closer in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Lopez. Tough 26. Got him looking. Strike 3 call. Lopez goes down. And Monty Leone pitches a 1-2-3 inning on the Braves. Nothing there for the Braves. 8 innings in the books. 4-2 Giants. Timeout. Coming on to pitch for Atlanta is going to be Steve Bedrosian. He will come out and pitch. Of course, any of these pitchers that Atlanta uses will be available tomorrow. But Bedrosian will pitch here at the top of the 9th inning. Coming on to pitch hit for the Giants will be Mark Carrion. That's .310 against rights for the pitcher. Steve Bedrosian on the mound, trying to keep this a 4-2 game to give the Braves a chance. We are now in the 9th inning. Everybody knows what happens in the 9th inning. Bedrosian pitching to Carry On. Top of the ninth begins. Tough 16 struck him out. Carry On swings and misses at strike 3. A nice curve that he was out front of. One away. And now here's Dave Martinez. Martinez is actually 1 for 3 tonight. He did hit a double. 1 out. Bedrosian's pitch. Tough 70. And that's a ground ball hit to short. Coming up with it's going to be Clayton. He's got it. Throws, not Clayton, the Blouser throws to first. 2 outs. And now it's up to Steve Scarsoni. As Mungo Jerry joins me in the chat. You gotta be kidding me. And that die went all the way to the back of the wall. So I'm going to bring out a new die. I'll get it later. 2 outs. That's why I always got spare dice. You never know when you might fall 1 out. 2 outs. Bedrosian pitching to Scarsoni. Pitch coming. Tough 71. Ground ball to second base. That's picked up by Lemke. He's got it. Throws to first, and that retires a side. A 1-2-3 inning for Bedrosian. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Giants leading 4-2. The Giants are going to bring out their closer, and that will be Rod Beck. 2-4, 2.77 ERA. He can pitch tomorrow. He was not used yesterday. Rod Beck will try to close this game out for the Giants. It is a safe situation. The Braves, however, have the bottom of their lineup coming up to bat, but Mark Lemke will bat, and Bedrosian will come out for a pinch hitter because he is due to bat second. So here's Mark Lemke. Having a good night. He's 2 for 3. Now I have to. Some dice do come with the game. When I bought it, it didn't come with the game. No, I supply my own, but I got thousands of dice. Trust me, I got plenty of dice. Rod Beck will pitch to Lemke. Bottom of the 9th inning, 4-2. Giants win. We'll have game 3 tomorrow. Braves win. And they will move on. Here's the pitch to Lemke. Ballpark 43. He's hitting from the left side. That's going to be a wheelhouse check. And a wheelhouse pow is hit high. And that one is hit deep to right field. Going. It is gone. Home run for Mark Lemke. It's a 1-run game. A ballpark wheelhouse shot as Lemke's hitting from the left side, and that is a definite wheelhouse on 43 and an 0-9 against. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's against a right-handed pitcher. Oh, I hate that. It's a single though. It's a single. Lemke is on first. It's a base hit. My bad. Base hit. It's a single. It's not a homer. I was looking at the left-handed batter. Beck's a right-hander, so it's a base hit for Lemke on an 0-9. Replay check. The fan did interfere with it, and Lemke's given a single. So he's on first base. But maybe that could be better. Because now the tying run comes to the plate. So Lemke's on at first, 3F steal rating. Pitcher due to bat. And coming up to pinch hit for the Braves is Tony Tarasco. If you guys know Tony Tarasco, he has gotten 2 pinch hit home runs as I've used him before. So 1 out, nobody out. Nobody out. Giants leading 4-2. Bottom of the 9th inning. Lemke on at first. Tarasco trying to get it now. He has 2 pinch hit home runs for the Braves. Rod Beck will get another chance. Here's the pitch. Defense check, 43. Error check to shortstop. Ball is hit to Clayton. His error rating is a 3. 1-31. 43 on the dice. He's going to make the play. And it's a ground ball double play if he's an A. Clayton's range is a B. He's got it. He throws to second. They'll get Lemke. Tarasco is safe at first, 1 out. That is a fielder's choice. Batter now is Roberto Kelly. Tarasco, 4A steal rating. 3 on the dice. He has a very good chance to steal. But with 1 out, I don't know if you take the chance. You're the time you need runs. I don't know if you steal in the situation. His run means nothing. His run means nothing. And Roberto Kelly at bat, and he doubled his last time up. Do I steal with Tarasco here? He's an A. He has probably with Manwaring's arm rating of a 3. I think his chance of stealing is pretty much not a problem. Be an A3, it'd be an excellent chance to steal. I don't know. Do we steal for Tony Tarasco? Do we move him to second base? If you do get him to second base, you get out the double play. We're going to try for it. We'll try for the steal. See if he wants to do it. Let's see. His steal jump rating is only a 4, and his hold rating is a 7. So it's a 0 to 56 on the card. 56 and lower, he steals. 57 higher, he doesn't, but Beck gets a chance to toss him out. 30, there he goes. And they're going to let him go without a throw. I'm not going to throw to second. And they'll let Tarasco have the base. With an excellent chance to only a 1 of 5 chance to get him out in this steal section, throwing to second doesn't help really. They'll let him have the base. It's stolen. I will not have a throw. And those pitch to Roberto Kelly. They're out of the double play. Because then if you go ahead and make an error, you got a man on third. They will not throw. 1 out. They'll let him have the base. Kelly at the plate. Rod Beck trying to get Kelly out. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Patient 44. And that is going to be a base hit for Kelly. It's a single. It's a hard grounder into right field. Kelly goes to first. Tarasco does come around and score. Now it's 4-3. Now it's a 4-3 game on a base hit by Kelly. And the batter now is Jeff Blauser. Kelly, 5C steal rating, but 8 on the dice, will not run. Blauser now the batter. He's the winning run. The series winning run. Kelly on at first. Still 1 out. They're going to stay with Beck. He's the closer. Got to do it here. Blauser is 1 for 4. Beck settling in. 4-3 now. Rod Beck sets and deals. Ballpark, 89. That's an in-play. An in-play 98. Fly ball to left field. Coming under it is going to be Bonds. And he snares it for out number 2. Kelly stays at first. 2 outs now. And now it's up to Ryan Klesko. A 4C steal, a 4 on the dice, 5C steal rating. Kelly, however, does not have that good a chance. I don't know if I try to steal with him, although with a 4 on the dice, I should look at it. He's a C. Manwaring's arm is a 3, so a C3 would be a normal chance to steal. And Klesko, however, I don't steal here. I don't steal here. You let Klesko bat. I don't steal. You're 2 outs. You don't steal. You got to give Klesko a shot. If you're thrown out, the game is over. So they'll let Klesko bat. Kelly on it first. He's a tying run. A double will score him. Rod Beck trying to get this to send the series to tomorrow. 2 outs. Beck from the windup. Pitch coming. Ballpark 0-5. Wheelhouse left-handed lefty. 31. Crack. And it's hit low. It is hit high and deep. I want to make sure. Ballpark 0-5. 1-61. 31. Yep. That one is hit high. That one is hit deep. Going, gone. Braves are going on to the next round. Ryan Klesko, 2-run shot. Braves win the ball game. Ryan Klesko, 2-run series winning home run. And Rod Beck just hangs his head. The fans are going nuts. Ryan Klesko, home run, 2-run shot. Braves win it 5-4. Are you kidding me? And I wanted to make sure that was right before I called it. Unbelievable. 3 runs. 3 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the 9th inning, and the Braves win the game 5-4. They will advance to the National League Division Series against the Montreal Expos. 1 out away from going to a Game 3, and Rod Beck uncorks a ballpark to Klesko, and Klesko sends it out against a right-handed pitcher that is clearly gone on a 31. And the fans here at AFCS can't believe it. The Atlanta Braves walk-off home run off of the Giants closer, Rod Beck, sends the Giants home for the winner, and the Braves will be going north of the border to play the Expos. I see the G-men on My History Maker Golf now. They're in the offseason. Unbelievable. What a win for the Braves. They knock out the Giants, and the Giants were 1 batter away from moving on, from getting to a Game 3. Ryan Klesko does the job. I'll give you a final line score, and then I'll give you a schedule. So no one go away yet. No one go away. For the Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the San Francisco Giants, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. The winning pitcher is going to be Steve Bedrosian. He gets the win. Rod Beck takes the loss. And the Giants are eliminated from the playoffs, as the Braves will move on to the National League Division Series against the Montreal Expos. No one leave yet, because I'm going to give you the schedule coming up. So with the Braves winning tonight, there will be no 1994 season game tomorrow. I'll take a break in between the rounds as we now move on to the NLD, as the AL and the NLDSs. So the first National League Division Series will be the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Cincinnati Reds. The reason why, the Reds have the least amount of wins of the 4 host teams. So usually the less wins you have is when you have to play early. So it will be, tomorrow, on Tuesday, Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Dodgers and the Reds. And that will be the first series. The next series after that will be the Oakland Athletics versus the New York Yankees American League Division Series. That will be series number 2. Series number 3, Chicago White Sox versus Cleveland Indians. And series number 4, Atlanta Braves versus Montreal Expos. So we go NLDS, ALDS, ALDS, NLDS. So we've got at least 12 to 20 days. Yes, these are all best of 5. So we have at least 12 to 20 days of division series play coming up. 12 to 20 days. There will not be any breaks in between travel. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if necessary. But I will, however, keep track of travel days for relief pitching purposes. So if we play a game 2 and we go to a game 3, I know there's a travel day in between. When do the Astros play? The Astros will play next year. Of course, you already knew that. Yeah, 1995. So there will be travel days, but I'm not going to take days off in between that. I only take days off in between the rounds. We have just completed the wild card round completely, which includes the playoff and the series games. Now we move on to division series. We got 12 to 20 days of division series play. So that's what's coming up. Tomorrow I will have a Lou Brock tribute game, August 29, 1977, the Cardinals and the Padres. I'll have that tomorrow. That's going to be a non-broadcast style game. Just play that game outright. No specialty here. And we'll see. I'll do that game tomorrow for Labor Day. Wow, what a way to end the wild card. 2 great wild card series. The Braves move on. The White Sox move on. The season should be concluded probably by late October. I don't think we'll make Halloween, but it's possible. We'll see what happens. But meanwhile, that's what we got coming up. So there's no games tomorrow except for a little presentation game for Lou Brock. That's all I'll do tomorrow. So no baseball tomorrow night. That Lou Brock game I'll probably do in the early afternoon. Anyway, that's it here from Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium, as the Braves steal it from the Giants in the bottom of the 9th inning. They win the game 5-4. They win the series 2-0, and the Braves will move on to the National League Division Series. Join us next time. Our game will be on Tuesday. National League Division Series Game 1 at Riverfront Stadium. The Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Cincinnati Reds. And if you want to know what the pitching matchup is, if you want to know what the pitching matchup, it'll be Kevin Gross versus Jose Rijo. That is the pitching matchup for Tuesday. And I'll post the lineups, of course, in Payoff Pitch Gamers Network. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. What an exciting game. Didn't think it would end that way, but it did. That's what the dice rolled. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Steeler Fan 1933, Salvador America, Brandon Baker, Philip Reynolds, Mungo Jerry 311, Tribe Fan 879, Al Red Sox Fan who joined me for a quick minute, Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims, ST Sports Time Machine, and of course I thank Brandon Baker for that wonderful story about Cal Ripken. Dave Little, thank you for joining me. And if I'm just making sure I got everyone, looks like I got everyone. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for an exciting matchup between the Cardinals and the Padres, 1977. Lou Brock. That's the game where he stole. That's the game he passed Ty Cobb's all-time stolen base record. So that's the game I'm going to use from Payoff Pitch for Lou Brock. Since he's one of the GOATs, he deserves a tribute game, and he's going to get one. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday for Game 1, National League Division Series for the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds at Riverfront. Until then, this is Robert from RJL 518. Thanking you very much, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, stay smart. Have a happy Labor Day. See you guys tomorrow for some action. Till then, good night.